Memories about pen pals or pen friends comes into mind even yesterday as I went through my collections of some stamps, postal stamps. So I could remember that I have joined the international youth services wherein people and youth all around the globe are matched up with each other, and respective addresses are given specific pen friends to write to, and then there goes the friendship through the snail mail. So my I could remember I have at least four pen friends. So the first pen friend I have was Luisa Seculin from Monfalcone Go, Italy. So it was several years that we really wrote each other. Sometimes she would insert pictures about my favorite movie that time, The Karate Kid, no, starring Ralph Macchio. Ayun, tuwang-tuwa po ako na yung print ad, magazine, glossy magazine was sent to me but cut out of the picture of my favorite and crush actor, no? Ralph Macchio. Ang tagal din po namin nagkwentuhan through snail mail, and I could not like possibly imagine right now where I have the guts and where was I getting from the small allowance that I have for school to have allocation for that one, no, for the postage expenses. Abroad yun eh, di ba? I think these days the pag documents yung sinend mo sa Italy, it would cost 2,000, 1,000. But that time, syempre, ano lang naman, letter. So kahit na, di ba, yung simple lang naman yung mom and dad ko, they would just give me daily allowance lang as baon for snacks. Well, I could imagine that I think I was really saving so much those times. Hindi naman kami namamasahe. Yung school namin is like, walking distance, no? And second is, I do not know, I no updates any longer for the last 20 years about them. So it just lasted until I think senior year in high school. So the next pen friend I have was Craig Maxwell from Texas, US of A. Napakasimple naman po ng Amerikanong yun, pero gwapo din. And then he was I think a sportscaster. Yeah, I could remember. He was a sportscaster in their school for a football game, something like that. Maliit lang siya, para siyang Pinoy. Napakaganda ng skin niya, puting-puti. And then I noticed that they are also simple family, no? Before, grabe yung imagination natin, di ba? Yung America, parang iba yung color sa Philippines, when in fact, pareho lang naman yun. But with a different example, quality of life, mga materials na ginagamit sa mga bahay-bahay is different, no, from the ordinary Filipino homes that we have. Different products. And then I could imagine and remember right now, I have this funny fetish that if my tito from the USA would send us packages, no, sometimes even before Christmas, may mga padala yan na mga kung ano-ano na chocolates, goodies, sweets, no, and sometimes toys. Inaamoy-amoy ko po yan, ang bango-bango, di ba? Yung bagang tawag natin na stateside na amoy, no? So yun po yung fetish ko noon when it comes to talking about products from the USA. Tapos syempre yung temperature nila malamig, di ba? So yung mga tao, iba yung mga skin, medyo smooth yan. Kahit Filipino, when they go there, yung pagka-brown natin, medyo naman tinatawag, sabi ko na nagpurusaw, no? It lightened up because of the temperature, and as well as the food that they have there available sa mga tao has different quality, no? Yung mga, may mga Filipinos na tumangkad because I think also of vitamins. Tapos yung skin, iba talaga. No, the temperature, the quality of water, the quality of food, and the availability of medications, availability of quality product, vitamins, no? Mga food supplements that they call. Yun. The American dream. A lot of Filipinos was able to make it in the US, and I'm happy for you guys, no? Like 80% of my batchmates in high school made it there in the USA as frontliners, as nurses, and a few of them became doctor, no? Congrats, guys. Natutuwa po ako sa inyo as I look at some video clips, and my tito was able to go there also. Congrats natitikman nyo at nararanasan nyo yung American quality kind of life. So whatever difficulties you have there, just think na pinaghirapan nyo yung pagpunta dyan. But at the same time, if you think that the benefits is better going home, then come home. Diba? Iba naman talaga yung, even if we have difficulties sa lugar na pinanggalingan, napapagtiyagaan, di ba? We got used to it naman talaga. We just need to, address issues and I think put on solutions. That's one thing I noticed with first world country, first world countries and the whites. We are like solution based and focused. We try to provide solutions as much as possible. So, it's really a big no-no for some people who instead of having solutions on things would create trouble, no? Would create something that would be inconvenient for others, no? Saan ka ba papunta, kuyang? Diba? You need to ask those things. I'm like trying to be positive here. Pero yun nga, that's one thing I noticed. And I could remember in particular also Gemma Manuel, the very good friend of my ate, my achi. And ako, batutay ako noon na laging sausaw, yung sama-sama, yung friends niya, fun din sa akin, no? So, alam ko na si Ate Gemma Manuel also went to the US already. I think she got married with an American, parang Hoffman na yata yung apelido niya. I don't have updates about them, pero she is a nurse, and yun po, meron na siyang mga anak doon. And I have not seen any picture of her husband, pero yung apelido pa lang would tell us na American. At yun po, na-improve yung, of course, the life that their family has. And, syempre, yung pagka-conservative di Ate Gemma, syempre, nabawasan, no? Before, we could not imagine ourselves, especially the colegialas na mga simple lang, we could not imagine ourselves wearing bathing suit. Diba? Pero when you went there, parang is natural lang. Parang normal lang yun. Walang manisyahan. So, okay lang. Kasi, there are naman resorts pa naman, even in the Philippines, that you could not swim without wearing the proper attire, no? Which is the bathing suit. So, anyway, yun po yung pen friend ko, si Craig Maxwell. I think, almost the same age din kami. Pero, ano lang, yung talagang pure friendship lang. High school eh. Kwentuhan lang, ano yung mga ganap sa'yo for the month. Kasi like, almost every month ako, nag-exchange ng letter sa kanila. So, tingnan nyo, may expenses na ako doon, communications expenses, postal expenses. So, yun po. And the third is from Dublin, Ireland. Yung pasosyal yun, si Claire Garrity. Pasosyal yun, mayaman yun, no? Sa Dublin, Ireland. Dublin is the capital of the country, Ireland. Pasosyal yun, no? High school pa lang kami. Ma-wine na yun. I mean, nagiinom-inom na ng wine. Pero, I have to reveal that those times too, my dad has collections of wine here in our house. Like Chivas Regal, Johnny Walker, and what have you. there were times that, of course, secretly, I would get, sa aparador. Oo nga, naalala ko yun. Parang gusto ko siyang ma-taste. So, yung mga paunti-unting pa-taste. Kahit naman ang pait, sasabihin ko na, ang pait naman. Pero yung parang masarap siya, tas may good effect po baga siya sa katawan. So, yun po. Yun po yung naaalala ko kay Claire Garrity na she is pa-social. She came from a rich family, a wealthy family. And in the first world country, if you go to Catholic schools, ang pagkakaalam ko po, there are great requirements for it. Hindi po siya madali. It's either you have a very big income sa family. Wait. I have to exchange kasi nangangalay na po yung aking kamay. So yung ano po, yung I think pinaka-social kong pen friend was from Dublin, Ireland. I'll try to get in touch with her where she is. And I could remember that ang gwapo-gwapo ng brother niya, big brother niya, no? The Irish people. Magaganda sila, mga gwapo, tsaka good nature din, no? Hindi siya mayabang kahit ang yaman-yaman nila, no? Yun, going back to that one. Ang alam ko sa mga first world country like Ireland, USA, etc., Europe, the whole of the Europe, pag usually po yung mga Catholic church, no, the Catholic schools, usually they accept students na Catholic, at the same time may good standing po yung finances. I think it was my tito in the US who told me that one, no? Parang hindi lang siya yung may pera ka. A lot of things are being checked in the background. I think that's also true with Asian Institute of Management, University of Asia in the Pacific, and other universities who try to check on those things for reasons I do not know of. No, parang they wanted to set a standard na yung papasok na students are of that strata, no, of that class in the society, which for me is not so very good, because when you say that it's Catholic, we're not supposed to be choosy. May pera na nga, bakit mo hindi siya tatanggapin, right? When they want to avail of the Catholic formation in the academy, parang for me there's a discrimination there, diba? Kaya nung nakita ko si Claire Garrity in a uniform, kasi diba even in the US, pag naka-uniform siya, usually Catholic school siya, or parang selected few yung kinukuha sa mga schools na ganun, unlike with the public schools, diba? But the standard of education is pretty much competitive. Minsan nga mas advanced pa pag public school. So kaya nga yung mga cousins ko, better na lang sa public school. Wala naman difference, and as I've said, sometimes the standard is even more expedited na tinatawag. Mas mabilis pa, mas advanced pa. And then I have the fourth pen friend I have is very young. I think she was 5 years younger than I am. So by this time, she might be with the age of 45. And she is Kimberly Barrows, no, from New York City. Yun naman yung sa lahat ng pen friend ko who happened to be pasosyal din siya. New York ba naman? Pasosyal, at the same time parang a little bit of liberated. Pero ano naman, mabait namang kid sa tingin ko. And she happened to be one of those na parang close and attached to me. And like when she expresses some things in the letters that she has written, it's more of, expressive of emotions that she's fond of me, na sana daw magkita kami, which never happened. But yet, I do not know what's gonna happen, no? So, yun po. Those are some of the events in my life that really made me be more alive, communicating from other countries, having friends from other countries made a difference, hindi siya yung parang local lang. Para rin ako noon may Friendster or Facebook already that time, 'di ba? Pero it's not only me. Soon after ako nag-umpisa, I think classmate ko siya na nagpa-join sa akin para may certain amount na binabayaran for the membership. And then soon after, ako naman yung um, I was also the one who recruited some other kids and youth who wanted also the same, exchanges of letters and having friendship with other kids who wanted also the same from other countries. So yun po ang masashare ko na aside from my tito in the US, ang ganda, nakaka-excite, hindi siya yung boring yung life, na hindi lang siya yung school, hindi lang, not only the friends that we get from the school, Colegio de Santa Isabel, now Universidad de Santa Isabel, but the always monthly thing, doing, caricatures even in the stationery, something like that, and whatever artistic things we could insert, to send in other country, we do. So yun, those are the things that made me be alive and more active, more dynamic, even in the early age of high school and elementary also. So yun po, yun, that she was the last pen friend I have. And of course, right now we have thousands of friends, starting off from Friendster that time, and now Facebook. I have like 5,000 friends in an account. So yun po, yun ang masashare ko sa inyo mga kabataan, na hindi nyo na naabutan yung gano'n, Hindi na tayo mas snail mail. Ang bilis na kaya pagka Friendster and email, And yun po, I have always excitement noon pagka nandyan yung postman, May letter ako, may letter, yun. So yun po, yung ibang kapatid ko rin, I think it was Achi and Shoti. I do not know if DJ was able to join also, but they were the ones who I could remember na sumali din. Si Shoti yata from, I do not know what country it is, pero different din sa akin. Para may US din siya, and somewhere in Europe too. And my Achi had a pen friend from Finland who would usually also send yung mga cute things na nai-insert sa envelope. And napaka-safe din. I wanna thank the post office that we have here in Naga City. They are really like, for me, those times, love na love ko sila. Diba? Because they are the ones who assure that your mails would go and reach the recipient, the recipients, na secured, hindi binuksan, hindi nawalan, as well as the incoming communications in the city. So I want to congratulate at this point the post office. There was even one time that they have, as I was an executive secretary already of Universidad de Santa Isabel, and they had this parang exhibit in the school. I was given that time na wala ko po siya. Yung celebration ni John Paul II, he became a saint. Binigyan ako ng napakalaking stamp. Tsaka yung isa rin na na-receive ko before sa tercentenary. Sa tercentenary noon, we were given a special kind of stamp, which both I have lost, yung pa-move ko ng tirahan, nung mga times that para ako magtatanan, but by myself, ang dami ko pong nawala na gamit, kung ano-ano, including those collectibles, Marami naman po kasi nag-gift sa akin those times. So binigyan lang po ako, mahal po yung commemorative stamp. That's it. That's a term. Yeah, it was a commemorative stamp about Pope John Paul II, who became a saint, I think, that year. No, meron akong napakalaking stamp. Tapos sa side, ano siya, yung reapable na maliliit, yung ordinary size ng stamp. And when I started to collect stamps, talagang kinakarir ko yan noon. Naghingi ako sa mga tita ko, akin na lang yung envelope. Gusto ko yun. Konti lang yung na-save ko, na nalagay ko siya sa clear book. Konti lang siya. Tas tinitingnan ko talaga yan before, yung all the intricacies or the design dun sa stamp, na parang I am so odd about it, na paano to nagawa, ang cute, something like that. So yun po ang mga collectibles ko, aside from suitors. Diba? Because my mom, I could always remember my mom, who's always telling me, collect, then select. Sabi ko naman sa loob-loob ko, mami naman, magmamadre nga ako eh. Tapos, collect then select daw. Pero tama naman siya. In the name of courtship, really women should just wait, no? And then, even if I have 100 suitors, it's okay. What is important is, I need to pray to the Lord God kung sino talaga yung dapat, no? The one. So, kayo mga girls dyan, especially yung mga youth, do not worry. No? You have to wait for the plan of the Lord God. If you are for single blessedness, be one. Then do not have sex. Kasi, masasanto ka through that one, to be single. And if you're gonna get married also, ayan, related naman po yung topic natin, because we are talking about my years of kumbaga, my youthful years, no, that I have already exchanged communications with kids in other countries those times. So anyway, sa courtship po, yung babae talaga would need to wait. No, it's the man who should be inspired by the Lord God, who is the one. Pero meron kasing mga times na yung guys, hindi ko alam kung nakikinig din sila kay God, no? Pero I could have like 20 suitors all at the same time, no? And all the woman could do is to select, no? Collect, then select. See ya!